We're live.
Welcome back.
So we don't have Hestia, correct?
No, we do. So,
Hestia's still in the party right now.
Okay. I won't.
yes.
I won't
So,
delete her from the character screen yet.
okay. Who wants to recap?
I say Gilbert.
Okay.
Okay. Last week, me and my pals decided to take these elves down on a trail all the way to a farm where they can live out their lives in glorious farmhood. But apparently, bandits who call themselves elves, and I am doing the air quotes for elves, are decided to come and kill us to free them by killing us, but saying that they're here to free the elves. Personally, Gilbert the half elf did not believe them. He thinks that they're here to steal the little meager stuff that they had. So, when all of our diplomacy went to crap, we decided to fight. And fight we did. And Gilbert died. He was brought back. And we had some other close calls. We eventually got Thrust, calmed down enough to stop fighting. And I believe now I think the dwarves think we are in I think the dwarves think that we are their prisoners, but we think the dwarves are our prisoners. So I think we're all going to walk these elves down to wherever they're supposed to be free. Personally, Gilbert thinks we should just let them out now and run so that they will be free.
Oh,
Okay. So a lot of what happened last session was we each did various tasks around town.
yep.
Plus, helped out the refugees quite a lot. Hestia also made some medicine. The two of them traveled to meet Harak, the appointed refugee leader, and they didn't necessarily gain insight into the fact he was a bad guy, but contradicting information came from these elves who were trying to free the ones we're escorting, say that Harak has been very corrupt and is secretly selling off the elves as slaves, essentially.
Did we just
Also-
decide whether they were coming with us?
Oh yes,
We did. They're
that
coming with us.
all
They're
that
coming with
stuff
us.
would be very important too.
Yeah.
They decided they'd come with us after some negotiations, but they would not enter the farm.
yeah. But we don't need them to either.
Wesley is still pretty shaken over shooting Mr. Thrust.
Sure,
And,
right, lad.
It's still pretty scared of Gilbert for ending the line of some half-orc in town
Yeah.
with
Yes,
a single
yeah.
punch.
How can I forget the miraculous coin purse smash move I made last week?
That was the name of the episode I uploaded on YouTube
I saw.
as well.
Did you? That is awesome. I haven't had a chance to watch it. That's awesome. Yeah.
So,
Well-
are we ready?
Oh yes, we are ready.
Sure.
Unless we want to relive a by point coin smash episode.
No, I don't think that's necessary.
Okay. Well,
Try it on the horse.
Hestia is going to tug on Thrust's sleeves. Thrust.
Yes.
Sorry about throwing that body. Are you hurt?
I'm a little hurt, but it's fine. I understand. Sometimes I get a little angry.
I think when the option to not kill people is presented, it's often best to take it if they don't seem innately evil, even if misguided. But I did maybe hurt you a bit, so let me do this. Hestia takes
No.
out a intricate-looking briefcase and whispers a word in Draconic, and it opens up. And inside it are a number of different vials, some large, some small, 3 containing viscous red liquid, and she hands one to Thrust.
No, you can't.
this-
You can't hurt Thrust. He can never be hurt.
Oi.
Well, this is more of as an apology, and in hopes we can be more understanding for the rest of this journey.
That's
Will you accept it, Thrust?
I will accept this gift. Thank you. I also am sorry. When someone attacks me, I don't usually stop fighting until either of us is dead.
Well, a lot of times when things like this happen, the fight is because of misguided reasons, as we've discovered. And while there's a chance they're lying, I truly don't believe they are.
I
Now,
can.
that doesn't mean that the elves are actually being sold as slaves, but they at least believe they are.
I think this Elvish telling the truth, and given time, I can get to the bottom of it. But it doesn't change the fact that he would have killed all of us to save his comrades, and I don't particularly like to be dead, and I don't like my friends to be dead, and that makes me angry.
It's something worth being angry over, but I
Indeed.
think we've reached an accord for now.
I think
Um,
so.
s- for the elfin leader. What was your name?
He looks up and goes, Sharath. My name is Sharath.
Sharath, would you like a moment to bury your comrades?
He kind of looks around and almost like it hits him for the first time. Like, oh shit, like they're probably dead. And he looks back at you, kind of a little bit more sullen than before, and goes, yes, I suppose so.
I think we could all take a lesson in figuring things out more in the future from this.
So he goes over to
Hestia,
them.
could you I kind of point at the coral that's still sticking out of me.
Yes.
I'm
Hes-
really sorry, Mr. Thrust. I don't think it'll happen again. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I understand what you're trying to do. I'm okay.
So Hestia will have Wesley kind of kneel down, and she's going to take out her medicine kit and just start patching him up.
A very sudden, timid yet incredibly profane amount of what do I speak? Of infernal spews out of my lips for a second.
Do I speak infernal? I speak a bit.
I'm actually Gilbert's actually going to come down to Hestia and just whisper, out of curiosity, does this mean you can now juggle dead bodies for? Cause that'd be hilarious.
I'm not really very acrobatic to juggle, and I think that would be rather rude to do.
I'm sure they won't object. They're dead.
I'm pretty sure the other ones would though.
It's when someone's died, you should offer them some semblance of respect once they can no longer defend themselves.
And what better respect than being able to perform a spot-on, awesome juggling act with dead bodies.
Gilbert,
With
please.
huge hands.
Gilbert, please.
Gil, please.
And like I'm just there with my hands like with Ross going like do.
Gilbert's a little messed up, eh?
Gilbert's a
dark.
monster.
He's so dark. He's a little halfling. You should just juggle some dead bodies.
Please, they're like twice the size.
Shirak, do you usually handle your barriers by ground or maybe burning?
We bury our dead. And
Perhaps we could fit some more of the elves we're transporting on one of the carriages, and you could hang on to the dead there until you have a proper spot to bury them. Unless this will do.
they will be buried where they died. And one of his buddies over here.
You will use the last seconds on that stone hand to kind of just reach into the earth and pull up a hole.
Oh,
You could do it along this trench that's already there.
Yeah, but I can't move the hand.
Oh.
in the middle of the road.
That's where they
Well,
fell.
and out,
No,
and
more like these three squares right here.
Okay.
Like it could reach these three squares.
Poochie will help too. Poochie, dig! And Poochie just starts digging.
Throws dirt all over the one standing right here.
Thrust goes to
But
say,
he just starts to dig a hole and kind of buries the live ones.
I go to a couple of the elves on the carriage, and I as opposed to taking it myself, I tell a few of them to take the weapons and like arm themselves from the dead ones. Yeah, and then if there's any kerfuffle or anything, then I suppose we'll talk about it. But you know, I don't see the point of burying dead people with their weapons.
Yeah.
Oh, I know we didn't really talk about it last week, but are we going to take a small rest?
Well,
or are we just
we're
gonna keep
setting up camp for the
going?
night, so we could take a long rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we were scouting out our campsite.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, in that case, I will take Kucha myself, and we'll go on like a small patrol. And actually, no. Okay, let's do this. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna come
Scout the area around us.
Yeah, I'm gonna come up to the elven captain, be like, sir, I'm gonna scout the area. Does any of your elven friends want to come with me? I'm not very sneaky though, so it's not going to be like a stealthy kind of trip.
Maybe Lyra could do that instead.
I'm sure
I don't
she's
mind
quite-
doing that.
Here's your campfire. Put it where you want to.
In terms
Or
of,
tell me where you want.
they attacked the two carriage drivers. Are either of them dead? Can I heal either of them, or did they die?
Neither of them are dead.
Okay, I'm gonna.
They're looking real bad.
I think our campfire would be good in this spot over here.
I'm gonna healing word one of them. Whoever looks the worst,
Yeah.
I'll just give him a healing word, and it's my last spell. So
I think the dwarf got pretty beat up.
yeah, as Gilbert's
Yeah.
looking away, I'm gonna cast healing word on the dwarf just to heal him while he's not looking.
Give me a sleight of hand. See if I notice.
Gilbert's pretty distracted. He was about to go
Yeah.
off scout, right?
Yeah,
like,
while you're completely
I'm
away.
pretty
'Cause
distracted.
I have pretty shitty
yes.
sleight of hand.
Yes, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop Peachy from digging a grave site, and we're just gonna go around, check out the area for little beasties and stuff, and come back within like a half hour and stuff.
Okay.
Petsy's just gonna take the rest of her healer's kit and just patch people up. Doesn't restore hit points, but thematically.
Okay. Well, so this guy actually manages to get the guy below him stabilized. So he's actually alive, but the other four have passed.
Okay. So should we tie them up for the night, or should we keep watchers? Watch.
I think we should keep watches. I know you don't particularly like them, but you're an excellent musician, Thrust. Why not play them a send-off song? A little requiem.
I mean, I could play some music. As long as they're not fighting and coming to kill us, we have no reason to see each other differently. I'm happy to set camp with them and share stories, as long as they're willing to not leave and come
Mr.
with
Thrust,
us.
do you know the elf on the shelf?
Oh my god.
What in the world? Who's that?
I'm familiar with the elf on the shelf, but it's quite offensive to elves, so I don't think I'll play it in this scenario.
Oh, okay.
I much prefer the dwarf on the wharf.
Do you know the
Oh, that one's so lewd.
Do you know Tiefling's Dark Dealings? It's more of a historical one.
I can't say I do know that one. I've not had
Uh,
much contact with tieflings, apart from my friend Wesley here.
Well, it's more of a historical satire involving how the Tieflings came about their infernal blood.
It's pretty graphic.
I would love you to teach me that.
Oh,
I mean, if you're not feeling up to it, we can shave it for another time.
it's the birds and the bees, and that's all you need to know.
Well, well, no. A village seeking power made a deal with, I believe, Dispator, or maybe it was Asmodeus. There were multiple demons that have made the deals with them, and in exchange for the power, they ended up cursing their descendants with infernal blood.
Dispater, you say? And you're one of these Dispater, Wesley?
I look like I'm gonna be sick. Yeah.
Perhaps let's change the subject. What do you guys think?
Uh,
Should we just tie these guys up for the night? take their
I
weapons?
think
What shall we do?
I think we've reached a truce, so it's probably best if maybe one member of each party keeps watch for the sake of trust.
Good thing Gilbert's not there, or else he'd be like, tie up the dwarf!
There's no. Oh, the dwarf that drove your cart.
Yeah, it took arrows.
Yeah.
Took arrows for your party. That one.
Yeah, that one. Dwarves will do anything to
I
get their
think-
conspiracy across.
Yeah.
But I am out patrolling, so.
Yeah, I think we should have watch with a few elves as well. Like, we don't all have to just have a watch by ourselves. But I'm ready to have a rest because I'm pretty hurt.
Yeah, same
I'm-
here.
I'm okay with taking the first watch. I didn't really get too injured in that fight.
I'm quite
Yeah.
injured. If I could rest for the night, that would be excellent.
That sounds fine,
Get-
Mr. Thrust.
Oh.
Get your rest, Thrust. It's
Yeah.
fine.
I really appreciate Thrust's magic last week to bring me alive. I'm like, man, I'm gonna die the first session.
Um,
So,
while we're resting, well, starting to rest, Shirok, have you seen the elves in chains? Like, why is it you believe they're being sold as slaves?
Well, I know from experience.
Were you one of the people who's been transported on one of these carts before?
So hold on one second. Sorry.
It's cool.
before I go to bed, I tell you that when I'm better, I would like to interrogate the leader as well in the morning, because I have spells that will help interrogations.
Okay.
In the morning, we torture.
No need for
Tonight we
torture.
sleep. Tomorrow,
No,
we'll
no.
torture.
We've left our evil campaign days behind us.
Yes. So he sorry about that. So he says, I know from experience, we were all once either destined or living on one of those farms, if you can even call it a farm.
Hmm. So you were brought to the farm and escaped then?
That's correct. At first of a few of us, then we went back for more, and we've been intercepting caravans once in a while. There's
So-
probably about 20 of us.
Did you? Did you steal these crossbows? And did you make them?
Well, we stole them from the farms we escaped from, or from the guards that we took out when we were intercepting caravans.
Did I notice anything interesting on my patrol around the area before coming back to camp?
Why don't you give me perception or investigation, I guess. Depends on if you're looking for a thing in particular.
Cool
I think
stuff.
this is more perception,
Okay,
right?
perception.
Cool stuff.
Look for cool stuff. Anything cool. Well, it doesn't really matter. My investigation and perception are both the same.
Okay, well, give me a roll.
He probably has
Yay!
well, never mind.
So you mostly see
Lyra is
some
on watch with
small
him though,
wild
so
animals.
yeah,
Oh,
he just-
is she?
yeah,
There's a
she
lot
was
of
going
trees
with him.
around here.
All right, so I basically find nothing on my patrol before I come back to camp for the night. Okay.
You can find nothing.
Yeah,
Cool,
you
cool.
don't really find very much. There's some small animals. You don't see any big animals or anything like that. They stay away from the roads as far as you can tell.
Whoa,
Shut up.
Poochie, let's not go after squirrels.
I'm very sorry to hear the misfortunes you've suffered. It's a tragedy that Harak would take such advantage of this trying time for your people.
Yes, I agree, and that's why we're doing something about it.
I actually come to the third guy. Like, Trust. Are you
Yes?
keeping a watch? Are you keeping a watch on that dwarf?
I think he's fine. We have many elves keeping watch. I don't think you have to worry. I myself am not taking a watch. I'm quite tired.
Oh yes. You rest. You rest. I'm kind of beat up myself.
You should also rest then.
Yes, I shall. Me and Peachy are both very tired. Then I'm just gonna get off Peachy, and she's gonna lie down, and then I'm just gonna like lay against Peachy and just start to go to sleep.
Before I go to bed, I'm gonna pull out my lute and play Dwarf on a Wharf, and
and
watch.
I start to sing along as I drift off.
And every
The
time I
dwarf
say
very
anything
much
lewd
enjoys that
or like vulgar, I look directly into Wesley's eyes and like blow him a kiss.
I went. Oh,
The
Well,
dwarf thinks it's the
Wesley,
greatest thing in the world.
I think you might have an admirer.
oh, no,
And then I go to sleep.
During Hestia's watch, she's going to pull out her tools and just start crafting a potion. Probably staying up through the rest of the night, just losing track of time.
Wait, sorry, before
Using her mage hand to help out.
I forgot to ask, what did you give me before? Was it a help?
Less healing potion. Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Yep. Is that
See.
end scene before we wake up?
So as you get to getting a little bit settled in, and you're sort of setting up. You're about to have your first watch start. A person riding very quickly up the road on a horse stops to see your camp, and it's getting pretty late, and it seems kind of weird that he's still riding as fast as he is. And he says, "Oh there!"
Is
Hello?
this loud enough to wake me and Thrust
Yeah,
up?
is this before we go to sleep, or because
So this would be just before you're going to sleep, like as you're getting your
okay.
tent set up and stuff.
Hello, traveler. Who goes there?
We're trying to sleep. What do you want?
Hi. Are you Thrust and Gilbert?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. But who are
it-
you?
Oh, I'm Alex. Do you have a gnome with you named Hestia?
Yes. She's over, and I look around like she's over there, and I point test you.
maybe.
Maybe.
Alex
she's over
will-
there.
Who's asking?
Alex will hop off the horse. Oh, I just said I'm Alex.
But
Oh,
and
yeah.
you're not a dwarf, so I have no reason to distrust you. So I just point to where she at. Hestia's over there. I'm like, Hestia, there's some weird tall gentleman caller over here.
Hello.
You rascally gnome, and I give her a wink.
You're looking for me? Yeah, I got sent by some people in the town to retrieve you, if that's all right. A lot of the refugees got really sick, and they noticed that you were a good healer, so they wondered if you could come back to help out. All the doctors have their hands full. Hestia will look to Wesley and the rest. Do you all think you'll be okay without me?
No.
I will miss you. You were so nice.
Well, I
And
won't be gone long.
And even Poochie stands up and gives you a big lick on your face from chin to forehead.
Oh, I love you too, Poochie. Do you want some kibble? Hestia will pull out some meat for Poochie.
Oh, he'll take it.
Yeah, we need an extra medic. Well, I guess I'll go help out then. Wesley, I want you to stay safe, so take these.
Too.
Hestia will pull out her 2 remaining healing potions and hand them to Wesley.
Score.
You're not allowed to die, all right?
Yeah, I'll try not to.
No, you promise. You promise you
Okay.
won't die while you're out.
You too.
Okay. Hestia will cast Enlarge on herself and give Wesley a quick kiss before going.
Oh, okay.
You're my best friend, Wesley, so stay safe.
You too, Hestia.
So Alex will get off the horse and put Hestia on it. Since I'm kind of sending her away from your group, I figured I could help you all out if you're okay with that.
I look him up and down. Well, I guess you could take her place. You are basically two of her.
Well, Hestia can still hear me. As long as you don't try to sneak in my bed.
Yeah, don't sneak in his bed. That's only for me. Give a quick wink and ride off.
We're going to do dangerous deeds. Can you handle yourself? I don't want
I can handle
anyone's death on my
myself
hands.
pretty well.
I mean, looking at your
you
armor,
can-
you seem pretty badass.
Yeah, you could see the armor, and it's like his equipment's torn from use.
What type of armor are you wearing again? I know you already said before, but I forgot.
Breastplate and shield.
Okay, cool.
Um,
Well,
Nice.
I don't
I can-
see any reason that you can't join us.
Just
or-
make sure you don't piss off the little one, or just I don't recommend it.
Yes,
All right.
you do seem like a capable fellow. We'll have to see when we come up against our first dragon. Which we're going to a cavern that's supposed to have dragons in it.
Oh, a dragon. That sounds like a drag, but I guess I don't mind. Is anyone here hurt?
Yes, actually.
Sorry if you don't like being touched. Alex is just going to walk over to Thrust and put a hand on his shoulder. And how many hit points are you missing?
Quite a lot. Like, well, I don't actually have that many hit points, so I'm missing 18.
Lay on hands for 15.
Yes, I feel amazing.
Ooh. Yes,
Like
Thrush.
you- Alex
Awesome.
has a red ribbon on each of his hands, and when he casts lay on hand, they kind of start fanning out and just traveling along your body for a moment, covering up the wounds.
Ish.
Yeah,
And he is a
I-
human?
He is a human.
Where do you hail from, Mr. Alex?
Jim, what would the main city for the continent be?
So there's a few cities on the continent. Let me pull it up for you guys.
Gilbert's gonna come up to you like, those are cool ribbons. Can I have one?
They're sort of for my deity, but I can get you a ribbon later.
Oh, okay.
So there's a couple
Like what-
cities that are
What would be the main human city?
main human city. So the humans are a little scattered. You're kind of in human territory right now. Ix is a sort of human city, but it's like really big and it's a free city, so it's not
Well,
necessarily just
not
human.
human dominated, but like human is the commodity race.
I would say it would be like Rudenstown is a relatively large like town, small city. Ix is like a huge city, like gigantic.
I should ask this: what's a place that gets cold, like has harsh winters?
That would be much farther south towards the Dragonborn lands, which is like the Broken Expanse. You would be able to be human there, and like it would be fine, but it's a Dragonborn area.
What about the Isle of Chirac? Does it get cold there?
I mean, I suppose so, but it wouldn't
Okay,
be as
somewhat-
snowy. It would just be cold.
Well, you know
How
the
about-
story, so you kind of know how
I'm just
you know
guessing.
the cold.
How
I would
about
say
having be from
this
Talon?
town-
That just sounds cool.
This town and this town would both be like quite cold in the winter.
Okay, either of those are fine.
Okay.
What would the name of one of them be?
I didn't name them because I hadn't done anything with Chirac yet. So you can make one up yourself. How's that?
Yeah, you can name it.
Okay.
There you go.
You can name your own town. You
I'm
just
from-
put it
Paladin,
on there later.
I suppose everyone named their things, didn't they? Like Thistlebrook and Hub
Some
Hole.
of you did.
Well,
Hubble I
Hubble-
named.
Yeah, he had named. I just made up the history of it.
The Verdant Timberlands was from Hestia. A couple of you guys named your things.
Well, I'm from the city of Dionysius.
Dionysius. You're gonna have to type that at some point so I can put it on the map.
Yes.
It's very Roman
That
of you.
sounds cool.
It is.
Does sound Roman,
That
doesn't
was
it?
named after the bard Dio, wasn't it?
Dionysius was the Greek variation. Bacchus is the Roman.
I see.
Cool.
See, look, there's a
I
dragon
love
up here. I
Chirac.
knew there was a dragon around here.
Whoa. Sleepy
whoa,
times. Nice.
Yes. This is where it's getting darker. I'm working on getting you like a little setting for most things.
Ooh, nice.
I'm
I like
liking it.
this.
There you go.
Thank you.
I'm jealous. I should have had stuff like this when I was doing
I
I
literally just
mean, as
Googled.
long as everyone has fun, it doesn't matter.
it. Very true.
Are you feeling better now, Thrust?
I am, yes, thank you. I don't think I've met anyone from Dionysius before.
It-
Where does that land hail from?
It hails from the island of Chirac. It gets
Ooh.
really cold there.
Cold's okay if every now and then, but all the time, it's kind of a bummer.
Well,
Yes.
the summers are warm, but the winters suck a lot.
Oh, I'm bad.
Well,
Oh,
we're
you-
just
you
about
look
to
like
set up. Sorry, you go.
You look like you're kind of hurt too, halfling guy.
I am, but I'd prefer to heal my friends up first. I mean, you've already healed up Thrust, and that was amazing. The way your little ribbons just went over his entire body and just healed him up.
Who's your friend? Do you mean the dog?
No, well, Tucci's okay, but I meant like Wesley over there because I think he's been hurt too.
It's fine. You don't have to touch me.
It's okay. Just stay still for a second.
Oh,
I will walk over to Wesley, put a hand on his, just grab his hand, and the ribbons kind of extend out, wrapping his forearm, and just like a grayish blue magic pours out, and I cast Cure Wounds.
It's okay, Wesley. He's trying to help.
thank you. Thank you.
It's no problem. And do that one more time for our friendly halfling.
Thank you so much. Ooh, I feel much better. Thank you.
It's no problem.
Well, we're just about to shut up camp for the night. Would you like to join us? We have a bunch of elves here that attacked us. We seem to be at a misunderstanding, but we're currently seeing eye to eye right now. They will be coming with us up the road, and we'll figure out what their true intentions are as we go. So you have to keep an eye on these ones, and I point at the guys that attacked us.
Do you know anything about the farm that we're heading to?
Well, I don't think Alex has been here very long, but I can roll a history.
What do you need to know?
The history.
Okay. Just a side thing, guys. But I think I figured out a way to whisper our rolls to the GM.
Yeah, isn't it like /W?
Well, no, on the sheet itself, it has public
Mm-hmm.
and to GM.
Oh.
I know some of the roles you want whispered.
Oh,
I mean, I know we see it, but everybody else won't see it.
interesting. I think the biggest thing is that I don't want you to see it with most of the rolls.
Yeah, it's like for stealth
Yeah.
and insight and things like that.
Stealth insight. Things that I don't want you to be able to tell if you're doing well or shitty.
Okay, gotcha.
Because like what'll happen is like we've done this before too. Like as a group, we've done it where it's like one of us rolls a really shitty stealth roll, and then we're all like, I choose not to go, and it's like, okay, well that doesn't work that way. I know I've done that.
Yeah,
it's like
gotta.
Anyways.
You fall into the pattern to meta every now
Yeah,
and again,
exactly.
even if you don't really need to.
Mhm, gotcha. Yeah. I understand. Okay, sorry about that.
okay.
I just saw the 2 GM thing. I thought that was kind of cool, and
I mean, if
I was
it's
hoping
good
it
if
would solve
you
that.
want to hide things from other people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can definitely use it for that.
So
Puddles, I sent you the
Yeah.
thing that
I'm
you sent me
on it. Thank
for the
you.
token. If you make a token, I would enjoy having it as well.
Yeah, I've got
so I
one
can
already.
put it in.
so
Okay.
what
Shoot it
what
back
does
to
the
me.
history roll
Thanks.
tell me for the farm?
So I missed the part that you need to know about the farm. What are you
Uh,
asking?
just general history.
For what? What farm? Sorry.
We asked
one
him
we're
if he
going
knows
to.
anything about the farm.
Oh, the
that
farm
we're
we're going to. So with a 21, so you would know. Here, let me. No, I'll just say it. So you would know that it's a farm run by humans, and that it's mainly got elven workers. You also know that it's new, and you obviously know the same stuff that they know, which is that it's been having issues with some things attacking the farm, and other run-ins with other hill creatures. Um, you also would know that there's a lot of these new farms popping up across the island, and this is like a very common thing. And these lords that are coming up, have enough money to be considered a lord, and they expect a lot, and they're sort of
Yeah.
very new money personalities. So those are the kind of people who are running these farms.
Well, a lot of the people running the farms are pretty arrogant. They've just come into power and are kind of taking some advantage of that. I know a lot of elves work on the farms. I don't know too much more about them. I don't think I'd know anything you guys wouldn't.
Okay, well, that's good. That's something at least. I'll be interrogating our good friend Tharak. What's his
Shirak.
name?
Shirak.
Sharak. That's
Don't-
the one.
Don't you mean questioning? I mean, he's not a dwarf.
I'll be talking to him, and we'll see what he has to say.
Okay.
But for now, I probably need the rest. So it's nice to meet you, and thank you for healing me. But I'm going to go to bed.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. It's been very nice to meet you. And I go up and shake shake Alex's hand.
I
Oh,
kind of do a half wave and put my hand back
Nice.
in.
It's nice to meet
And-
you all too, but I'm
and I'm
gonna
like-
go to sleep as well. I'm
And then I'm
tired.
like, Poochie, come over, say hi. Poochie gets up and like puts both of his paws on your shoulders and just gives your face a big lick.
Oh,
Wesley will take the first watch.
I forget what the rules were for sleeping in armor.
I knew there was new ones with
Xanathars has completely new
Xanathars.
ones. I think if you do heavy armor, you don't get any hit points back, but you can still do it. It is
What
in there.
about medium armor?
I think you don't get hit die back or something. I would have to check Xanathars. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure.
I'm about to look that up right now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, the rules are definitely whatever Xanathar says.
Because that's the reason I like Xanathar's guy, because it's kind of it's taken like some questions you've had in the past
Yeah.
and it kind of answers it for you, which is
It elaborates a lot.
sleeping in armor 77.
They took all the feedback that people gave them and made some really cool stuff with it.
Yo, sleeping in armor sucks.
Okay.
Well, let's
I'm
fix
looking
that.
forward
Okay.
to Mordenkainen's Tomb of Both.
Sleeping in light armor has no adverse effects on the wearer, but sleeping in medium or heavy armor makes it difficult to recover fully during a long rest. Next page. When you finish a long rest during which you slept in medium or heavy armor, you regain only 1/4 of your spent hit dice, minimum of 1 die.
There
If
it
you
is.
Okay.
have any levels of exhaustion, the rest doesn't reduce your exhaustion level. Now,
So it
Jim,
still
just so
heals
you, just so you know, Poochie has light armor,
Okay.
but with my heavy armor, I'm probably going to take that off while I sleep and don it when I take my watch.
Yep, sounds good.
Alex, what kind of paladin are you? Just so I can put it on the overlay.
Oath of Devotion.
Ooh, nice.
Devotion. Okay, cool. Your overlay will be ready in a second. I'm gonna sleep in my armor because it's not gonna be detrimental to me in any
Yep.
way to do that because I haven't used any hit die.
Gonna gonna take my bedroll out, spread it against the hill, and pull out a very nicely woven feather pillow and just fall asleep immediately.
Nice.
Cool.
So are we all just allowing the elves to wake us up?
Well, we have. I thought Hestia was
Wesley's
taking
taking
watches.
first watch.
Okay.
Hestia was going to take watch, but she
Oh, she's
left.
gone.
Well, okay, then with Hestia gone, I guess Gilbert will take the first watch, and then
Wesley was taking first.
Wesley was taking first. Okay.
The second, and then Lyra would take the last. Actually, no. Lyra had, I'm going to go make sure the little one makes it to town all right. So, yeah.
That's what
Lyra's-
Lyra's doing.
She went with
Yep.
the other one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in character for her. She's
her
actively done
protector and
things to
everything.
protect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the sleeping order again? Wesley.
Wesley first watch.
Okay.
If Thrust needs to do a watch, he will, but especially now that he's been healed, so I can do last watch. If you guys like.
Alex is the equivalent of Say when it comes to sleep.
So is Thrust.
All right. So yeah. Well, Gilbert's okay with taking either second or third watch.
Okay. First two watches covered.
And I'm taking the last. And yeah. I don't know how many we need. Is it four? It's four, right?
It's 4. You can wake Alex up at the end of your watch, and he'll just be like, "Okay,
All right,
guess I can."
Yeah, I'll do the third one then.
Alex will take last.
Cool. Do we need to roll any perception checks or anything like that?
I
DM?
need Thrust to roll a perception check for when he's
Wesley's kind of
asleep.
sniffling during his watch.
And
Um,
during Wesley's watch, I need him to roll a perception.
So Thrust and Wesley.
These are for the same thing. It's during Wesley's
Ah.
watch. Thrust is asleep.
Ah, okay.
17's not bad.
Get ready for perception.
Ooh. 12. Okay. Well,
Wow.
that's not bad
Pretty
either.
good. My -1.
Okay, so
Yeah.
there is a squirrel making its way into Thrust's pack area, sleeping area, looking, digging around in all his blanket and such underneath. And it's like it scurries over to him and goes underneath the blanket. And are you in like a sleeping bag?
I've got like a bedroll. Yeah, just like
You have a bedroll
Yeah, bedroll
and a blanket or
yeah.
something. So
And
he's between those, and he's like sniffing all around in there and making a ruckus. And you don't notice him. You're not awoken by him,
do I notice him?
but you do notice him. Are you gonna
Can
do
I-
anything?
Stealth over there?
Yep. Go ahead.
Would you like me to roll it, or would you like to roll it
What's your modifier?
+6?
Okay, you stealth over there, and it doesn't notice you.
I'd like to try to grab it.
Roll a sleight of hand or something.
I think
of hand
for
sounds right.
grapples, it's athletics.
Oh, okay. Okay.
See, athletics would be even
What
better.
would it just add whatever the difference
It would be
is?
an 18.
Okay. So you do you want to do it over the covers or under?
Oh,
Isn't oh yeah, true. Like are you gonna go under the covers for the squirrel?
I'm trying to grab them. So under the covers,
Okay.
I'm focused, so I'm not really thinking about how awkward it is.
You get him under the covers there, and oh wait, hold on. Yeah, you get him under the covers there, and he's just writhing. He is not happy about the situation, and he's trying to bite at you, and you can feel his head kind of going towards your hands. And at this point, Thrust is awake.
Mr. Thrust, sir, this squirrel was like going through your pack and stuff. It was really weird.
Was it just?
Yeah.
The squirrel's pissed. He's fucking freaking out.
Can I put him in a jug from my backpack?
You can try.
I would like to try.
So you're gonna hold him with one hand.
Oh, no. I'll be like, Mr. Thrust, can you tell if he's magic or something? I mean, he was going through your stuff. Squirrels don't normally do that.
No, but it's a squirrel, isn't it? You can, what's the deal?
Can't some people turn into squirrels? Hestia, she had a familiar. I mean, I don't know. It was weird for a squirrel to be doing it.
Go to sleep.
I grab
was
it.
curious, is this enough to wake us all up, or
I pull out a handkerchief from my pack because I don't want to get my hands touch this dirty animal. And I wrap around it so that I'm holding it, and then I just twist its neck.
Oh no!
all of a sudden you hear Gil over say, "Cheeks."
Yeah.
Go throw up somewhere else. I want to sleep.
Oh,
Yeah, I just twist its neck and then throw it next to the fire, and I'm like, we can eat it for breakfast in the morning.
oh.
If it's magic,
Oh,
it's
man.
dead now.
Wesley. Oh,
And then
man.
I pull my thing over. I very very delicately put my handkerchief away from me and put the blood and the splatter and the gore away so that I don't have to deal with it, and I'll wash it in the morning, and then I make sure that there's nothing on my hands and I'm not infected with this diseased horrible animal. But then I will just go back to sleep.
Damn, dude.
Oh man, that's rough. Although with Wesley, I was wondering if he was going to take a club and try to smash the head of the squirrel in that little central area.
What's
Nah,
creatures?
Wesley's a sensitive boy.
Oh,
Thrust is a pragmatist. He
I guess
gets
next
shit done.
time I'll just not let them take stuff from him. I can't believe it.
It's food. We've got breakfast. Don't you worry. You're a nice, sensitive boy, but sometimes things need to be done. And I'm asleep now.
And then Wesley proceeds to have nightmares.
Does anything else happen in our sleepy time night fun?
Nope.
do you commit more acts of growing sociopathic behavior?
Hey, I told you to let it, just leave it. I wouldn't have killed it. But you were scared that it was dangerous.
Come on,
Dangerous
Thrust
things
has
need
traveled the
crushing.
world. He needs food. He's killed animals.
No other squirrels even dare to sniff in your direction for the rest of the night.
I lived
He
in a...
You could have just put its head on a spike as a warning.
Becomes a telltale game.
Just on a
Wesley will
toothpick.
remember that.
You're a nice, sensitive boy, Wesley, but sometimes when you're out in the wild, you need to toughen up a little bit. Do some things that aren't comfortable. I mean, if you're living out on the mountains or in the forests, you gotta fend for yourself,
I let that stranger touch me. I mean, that's something.
Yes, yes, but he was doing good things, so you did very well there.
Alex just walks up
I go
and
back to
stands
my
above the
watch.
two of them and pushes their heads both down onto their blankets or bedrolls. Go to sleep.
Oh.
I'm taking watch.
Okay.
Okay,
I sniffle a whole bunch during your watch.
cool. Sweet. So I assume we're in the morning now, and I can get all my spells and stuff back.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, I would go. Guys, what's with the weird squirrel, guys? Wesley,
It's
why do we have
breakfast.
it's breakfast. Okay.
Or
Then I actually take out my knife, because I've done this 100 times before with me and Thrust, and go there and I just start to skin it and like put it like on a stick and I just start to roast it.
I cannot watch this because it makes me sick. I go to Wesley and like, I'm going to have a little bit of a closer discussion with this Chirac fellow. Would you like to join me? I mean, you are a nice, gentle boy, and I respect you for that, but you're very scary looking. And I think you could maybe help me out a little bit. All you have to do is stand there. Just stand there and look at the guy. And if you don't want to, you don't have to. That's fine. I don't want to put you in a position that you don't necessarily like. But I think you could help me.
Do you just need someone to look intimidating?
Well, that would help.
It's pretty obvious. Wesley is terrified of you and Gilbert.
Well,
okay, maybe not.
As you walk,
I do it.
As you walk past, we want to take care of the squirrel. I'm like, don't break his legs. He'll need to walk later.
No, none of that. Anyone who wants to come, Alex, if you want to join us, you look like a pretty tough guy. Not that we necessarily need it. It's just nice to have some friends in talking situations.
I'm pretty good at resolving arguments.
Excellent.
Usually because both sides get tired of trying to hit me and they go to sleep.
Awesome. I'm gonna cast Friends on myself before I walk in there, which is a cantrip. Basically,
I think
just
you cast that on the target.
Oh well, I cast it on. I go up to him and cast it on the guy that we're talking to, and then
Advantage on all charisma checks.
Actually, I'm just gonna.
They do know you charm them.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna cast Detect Thoughts instead. I just go up to, I cast Detect Thoughts, and then I'm just gonna start asking this guy questions. So, if the creature chooses interaction fee, it is unaffected. You will additionally learn the surface thoughts of the creature. So I go, as soon as I go up to this guy, it's Chirac, is that his name?
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
Sure. I'm like, sure, Chirac, tell me about this farm. And obviously, like, I'm probing in his mind to actually see any visions. Like, I just get surface thoughts at the start, but the more I probe, the deeper down it goes, and the more I can learn about it.
And do you like see what he like? Do you see his memories, or do you just
learn the
like...
surface thoughts? So if he's like, "Oh man,
nice.
I can't tell him about the farm," or like basically just what he's thinking. It's not like I see visions or anything, but the more I probe, the deeper I can go into his like subconscious and steal secrets and shit.
You can choose to delve deeper, in which case he gets a save against it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so
also I think I get his alignment.
Get his alignment?
I think.
I don't think it gives you alignment.
I thought it did. No, okay, maybe it doesn't. Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Okay. So tell me about the farm is what I say.
Okay, so he looks at you and goes, well, there isn't much to say that I haven't already said. And he's thinking, he has like this thought of like, I'll never go back there.
What are you going to do with these elves if we give them to you? They're free people. They can do what they want, but what if they go with you? What will happen to them?
He says they'll come back with us if they desire and join our community. We have a small but slowly growing village in the woods. And he says it begrudgingly, and he thinks, something along the lines of like, I can't believe I'm fucking telling them this. I can't believe that we're powerless, and like he's like upset.
Okay, sure. If they go with you, they'll be safe.
Yes.
What does his thoughts?
He thinks about sort of like the lives they could be having. He thinks about the fact that they really need more farm hands to be like hunting and to do crops and stuff like that. They need more help,
So what's the life like for you and your people where they are now? Are you okay?
And he thinks about he thinks like before he says anything, he's thinking about his town, and he remembers his like he really wants to go home, and he wishes he was home now. And he thinks about his position in the town, and he feels definitely like he's super in charge, and like he's making something for himself to be leader of. And what was the original question? Sorry.
Are they like safe and like is what they're doing sustainable?
Oh, you asked him about the town.
Yeah.
So he says, I don't know about sustainable, but I do believe that we are safe for now, but we will need to make sure that we have defenses after a while. We can't keep doing this forever. And
You
he
should
like
talk
feels
to
a little
Harak
insecure.
about that. He's been helping a lot of the elves.
Harak is the one who's selling us all, and he gets immensely angry. Like you can see his thoughts just get red with rage. Like,
Hey there, Pete. We're trying to help.
Selling what?
What will your people do with the land that they have? What's their end goal? Why are you attacking bandits? Why can't you just talk to people? We are literally we're not guards. We're just walking with these elves. We don't care where they go. If they go with you or to a farm, it literally means nothing to us. We get no gold, we get no benefits if they go with you or the farm.
But
Why
we'd
would
like
you
to
attack
make sure
people?
they're safe.
Yes, well, we obviously are good people, but why are you attacking people on the road?
we thought you were the guard. Honestly, Harak's been sending at least one guardsman
But
on the caravans, and we thought he stepped it up.
He
And
did.
he's
That's us.
thinking the same thing. Okay, exactly.
What
He looks at you and
happens
remembers
when
the
you
times
have?
when he. Go ahead.
There are hundreds of elves in the city. Why aren't you going to the city and bringing them to where you are, where they're safe and where they can? Why do you have to take people from the road, or are you only looking for healthy, able-bodied elves? Why aren't you helping the people in the city?
He
You
says
could sneak in and just let him know that it's a bad deal.
Yeah.
he says that he's not looking for just able-bodied men. He wants, I want to save everyone. Obviously, I want us all to have a new home. But he's thinking, of course I need able-bodied men, you idiot. How am I supposed to lead a pack of women and children? And he's thinking that, very selfish thought.
Yeah.
But he says, I'm trying to get everyone, and I'm trying to get everybody out, but I can't just go in there. And do you seriously believe that Harak would let me preach that message while still alive and around where he's going to be making money?
Are you in this for yourself, for your own personal power goals?
He says, of course not. And he thinks like, yeah, I want to save everyone. I want to do this. I.
Yeah, so he's not
So
necessarily a douchebag, but he's also like, I'm a hero.
Yeah.
the hero complex.
Yeah.
He's
To
like,
be fair, I feel like 1 minute may have run up by now.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine. Okay.
would
well,
he?
sorry. Yes.
I was gonna say, would he have like a Robin Hood complex then?
Something like that.
Well, what you say is all nice and good, but you're doing it wrong. You're a douchebag. Don't stop attacking people on the road. Guards have families too. They're just doing their job. You could have easily talked to us and we would have given you whatever you wanted. You didn't need to attack us. And these elves in these carriages that were taken to the farm, it's up to them what they want to do. Well, I will tell them what you've told me, but if they want to go to the farm, then they will go to the farm. If they want to go with you, they can go with you. I don't care either way. It's not up to me.
They definitely hear all this, by the way. They're not that far away from you, and like they've heard all of this the whole time because they were in the carriages and like.
Yeah. Well, I assume you guys haven't been whispering, right? I mean.
Yeah, no, I've been yelling at the dude. So I'm just gonna turn on the light 'cause it's dark in here. There we go.
Yeah. Well, after a while, I like pick up the throat and I'm like, guys, squirrel's done.
I mean, we're on contract to go kill some monsters. We're not really in the position to. We're not protecting these elves, and we're not like. Let's just continue on to the farm. Whoever wants to come with us can come with us. Whoever wants to go with these guys can go with them. And then, we continue on to the thing that we were contracted to do.
I like that, but I want to believe you, and I know some people's word doesn't mean much, but I'd like your word that you're not going to do this again.
What do you mean? Attack people who have attacked me first?
Oh, no.
He's talking to the other guy.
Oh, sorry.
I'm talking to the elf.
Sorry.
He looks at you and goes, "You have my word."
If only.
Is
Can I
his
insight check him?
thoughts still working?
No,
No.
that's definitely.
I will roll your insight on this one. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
So your spell's worn off.
My insight bonus is +6, I think. Oh no, +4. +4. Wait. Insight
My insight
+2.
My insight +1.
+2 for me.
That's an awesome spell though, just to get their surface thoughts.
I picked no
yeah.
combat spells, pretty much. It's all RP shit.
Okay.
Apart from like heroism and stuff.
I mean, that's what bards do, man.
So, sorry, Alex, you think he's telling the truth, and Thrust, you think he's lying through his fucking teeth. He's just telling what you want to hear.
Let's just say this. If we come back down this road, which we are, and we will be asking people whether they have heard stories of attacks. I mean, you're more than welcome to shit on the road and tell the elves that the farm is bad business. But if we hear stories of brigands attacking guards, we will do something about it.
Oh, I'm with Mr. Thrust on this. I'm sorry, but I am.
He looks at you and says, "So be it."
Oh, I'm getting a bad read off this guy.
No. Like he's trying to say, like okay, like
I'll do what I have to do. You do what you have to do.
yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, not necessarily. He's trying to say like,
And
Have it your way.
to be honest, if we get to the
we'll
farm,
go our separate ways.
Yeah, let's go our separate ways. If we go to the farm and it's bullshit, we're not gonna. We will tell the elves in the city that the farm is bullshit, and then we'll send them your way. So you don't need to attack guards.
If what you're saying is true, and you're going to go and see, when you see for yourself what is there, I believe you. I won't have to be attacking anybody.
Well, it's not our place to change these things, but we can tell the people. People are free to do what they want. We can tell them the options, and then they can decide for themselves.
He leans into you and goes, "They only think they're free."
That isn't that what freedom is?
We're getting real
What he
philosophical now.
He's referencing others are actually controlling what it is that their fate is, but like they think they're making a choice.
I don't know if this
for
is a
themselves.
cultural thing, but that's pretty much true with everybody.
It's fine.
Freedom is the ability to make a choice for yourself, even if that choice is to put yourself in chains.
I didn't
Wherever
have
they
a choice when I had to go out on the road. I just had to do what I had to do.
I think
There's
I didn't
always a
communicate.
choice.
I had to move from my family,
Yeah,
My
I could have
tribe.
stayed home and let myself get killed, I guess.
Yeah,
but
me and my people, we had to move. You don't choose these things, but we had to. It's not like we were locked in chains. There was a freedom in that choice. We could
He
have
rolls his eyes at
stayed.
you.
We could have stayed and died. That's a part of freedom.
He's done with you. He wants to leave. You can tell his body
Alright.
language is
Yeah.
he's angling himself away from you.
Uh,
He's
Mr.
totally done.
Thrust, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have stopped you. I think this
No.
guy's kind of a jerk.
No, he's fine. He's doing what he thinks is best for his people. He's kind of an arrogant asshole, but that's fine. Arrogant assholes often make good leaders.
He
We'll
does
see.
have a good point there.
We'll see.
That's
Maybe
the quote of the night.
we'll see. I mean, like I said, the fate of these elves is up to them. We were never hired to protect them. They can do whatever they want. Our job is to go into some hills and kill some monsters. So I think maybe that's what we should do.
Yeah, I come in at the last part of that of that sentence, and I go, here. Are you done talking to this guy yet?
Just eating the squirrel.
Chewing on what's left of the squirrel because I already fed some of it to the elves. They all jumped on out. I've liked this, like the squirrel leg in my hand. I'm just chewing on it, and I'm like, so can we go yet?
I'm
These
ready.
elves want to get going.
Yes, and then obviously the elves that want to stay can go, and then the ones that want to continue to the farm can continue to the farm.
So they talk amongst themselves after you pitch this to them, and they hear out the guy, and they hear out that you're saying they can make their own choice.
I also make it profoundly, like, I tell them that I cast a spell on him and blah blah blah, and I tell them that he really thinks the farm is a bad idea. I like tell all of the elves that. And that I think it's probably a bad idea from the way that he was feeling about it.
Okay.
Whether that changes anything.
So out of the 12, 6 of them decide to continue on with you, and 6 decide to go with him.
Okay.
I'll tell the elves that are leaving. I don't want this to sound threatening, and I think it might, but if you go around hurting folk, eventually it's gonna hurt you. And I don't like violence, but I'm pretty good at it. Just be good.
They're looking at you like,
Like,
okay, you fucking weirdo.
like that's for sure. Wesley, shoot somebody in the face again.
Oh, I really hope I don't have to.
Yeah.
But that was funny. Do it again. Do it again.
Oh,
Cool. So we have the, obviously we're going to take the carts and stuff because that's property of the people that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, can I ride with you guys? My horse is gone.
It looks like they're
Sure.
aiming to take one of the cards.
Nope.
no, I think our employer would be kind of sore about that.
The
So
elves,
sorry.
Yeah.
He says, I thought you weren't employed.
No, but you can't steal a cart and a horse. You can.
These are supplies for the people. You expect us all to walk all the way there?
Well,
You're
if
telling me that
you're
all
not
6 of these people?
coming with us, then yeah, that's what you're
Take
choosing
the
to do.
supplies that you can carry, but the horse and the cart belongs to someone else. We don't know who. We're not brigands like you are. We don't steal shit. And we don't aid people in stealing shit. So you can take whatever provisions you need to survive to get you back wherever your camp is, but you're not taking the horse or the cart. That's not your property.
He backs down and says, okay, take the supplies. And they carry off pretty much everything. They've got a lot of bodies.
Okay, cool.
But they leave the horse in the cart, and the driver is happy about that.
Good. Not letting them
Oh
take
no,
the
no,
freaking horse.
Mr.
and
Gilbert, they can't take the dwarves.
cart.
Well, that's my question. Is
It's not the
dwarf
dwarf,
going
it's
with them?
it's the human.
I don't think the dwarf
it's
would have
like-
any reason to go with them.
I walk up to Thrust. I'm like, can't we convince the dwarf to go? I like the human better.
I mean, we gave them all the choice. They could have gone if they wanted, but I don't think he wants to go, Gilbert. I mean,
Fine. We can keep a watch on him.
we're pretty close to the farm, so we've got a couple more days. We'll be there, be rid of this guy, and then it's into the fighting, which I'm sure you'll be happy for.
Oh yes. Me and Poochie want some more fighting.
Yes. And away we go.
Alrighty. So you've left quite an impression on this little map.
That's why
4 gravestones,
I
the
love that,
rubble
by
of
the
a
way.
hand.
4 gravestones. That's awesome.
it's why you kill everybody, so you don't have to RP with them and then find out about
Yeah.
their secret stuff.
Yeah, if you had just killed them, nothing would have happened.
Hey, all we had to do was kill them all, and then hopefully one of us would have talk with dead.
Not yet.
The hand actually stays in place in the shape of a hand, and it's just having a peace sign. It's a little statue right there.
Next to the graves.
Yep, make peace, not war.
Yeah. Cool.
Or we'll kill you, which is very sound diplomacy, if I may say so myself.
Exactly.
It's the American model.
While we're traveling in the cart, Alex is just going to start praying to Ilmater for some form of guidance, because I'm pretty sure he is a god severely against slavery. So Alex is just kind of looking for some answers from his deity.
What does he find?
I don't know what he finds. Alex is asking if the elves are truly be kept as slaves.
He's asking his god as he prays.
Yeah.
And does he usually get an answer back?
Not until 5th
I-
level.
I didn't think so.
Well, that depends. Most religious guys are crazy anyway, so I mean, if he hears a voice, it's up to him.
I mean, Alex can't rely on Ilmater all the time, but he can you every now and again. This seems like one of those moments where he could get an answer, since it's one of those things Ilmater finds deplorable.
The sun rises and the wind blows and the trees rustle.
Okay, silent treatment.
Yeah.
The birds chirp.
You hear the gentle
The birds are
strumming of a
singing,
lute.
the flowers are blooming. On days like today, kids like you should be burning in hell.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Nice.
Shit.
They got dark. Religious people, man. They
Behave or you'll burn forever.
yeah.
Quoting Sans from Undertale.
Even if you're a baby and you didn't get some water sprinkled on your head, that's your fault. Your parents shouldn't have been pieces of shit. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter. Cool. So
Just decided to roll a religion check just to go along with the prayer.
Jim, I found this kind of roll thingy. Let me know if you get this
Okay.
roll secretly or not.
I do see that you're
Is
typing.
right? Did you get anything?
No.
No.
We
Okay,
didn't.
then. Well, nobody else was supposed to have seen it but him. It must need an API script then. Okay.
Does GM
Put it-
roll?
put it-
It's yes. Shouldn't you just be able to do /gr?
Well, yeah, but you're one that hides it from us, and there's a one with I guess it requires a script, an
I saw
API script.
Okay.
So Puddles just did it.
But I saw that as well. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, you're saying that there's one that would show it to me, but not to you.
Yeah, because I put it on Discord. IB roll 1D whatever, and it should just go to you and not to me.
Mhm.
But you may need an API script.
I guess so.
Okay. Sorry.
You're good.
Just trying to help you, trying to find that best way to
did you get that?
to get the secret rolls.
No.
Okay. Fair enough. Cool.
Oh, well.
All right. What happens? Do we fight things? Do we not fight things?
Yes.
So you
Do we find more vicious squirrels to eat?
Oh.
God, you find there's many squirrels. None of them are screwing with you as you travel, but there are many. And you see you pass a couple people going down the road, mostly just traders, and none of them seem to be out of the ordinary. Pretty normal day on the road.
All right. Well, as we get down the road, I start to sing a halfling song, and I tried to get the dwarf to sing with me so I can get his guard down, so he thinks he can trust me.
I will accompany it with a lute.
And just for fun, I'm gonna roll a deception roll.
And I'll roll performance to give you advantage if I can.
I mean, you're not really lying necessarily.
Yeah, well, that's true too. Well, let's just do a performance roll to see how good I sing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I got some lessons from Thrust now.
Maybe a persuasion to get him to join in.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, well, let's see if the dwarf will sing along with me. Persuasion?
Persuasion.
Not too bad. No, not bad.
Oh, that's for the dwarf.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to see if he'll sing along.
that's to persuade the dwarf to see if he'll sing along with my halfling song.
Oh, he's all about it. He thinks it's great. He thinks it's funny.
Okay, and it's my version. Luck be a halfling tonight.
Is that supposed to be Halfling Sinatra?
Yes, halfling Sinatra.
Wonderful.
Never gonna take a hit, never gonna go back down. You're coming to
We're
halfling
gonna
town.
turn around like Poochie.
Alright, I have to go now, guys. Sorry. I can't deal with this anymore.
No, that's it. GG.
That was the line.
There it is.
Final nail in the coffin.
Thrust stabs you all, and then
You all die.
I shoot thrust again.
Don't
Wait,
don't
it's
leave
okay.
us, Thrust.
I'll fix it. Modify memory on Puddles.
I don't remember
Never happened.
anything. Never happened. Cool. Other friends?
Are who friends? The dwarf and Gimble?
Dwarf and Gilbert.
Gilbert.
Oh,
Gilbert.
sorry.
Yeah.
Close enough.
I think from now on.
He
all
thinks
my-
you're friends. He thinks you're having a grand
All
old
right,
time.
Yeah.
Nice.
He hasn't heard you talking shit.
Not yet, but once we get to a tavern, I'll see if I can plan with enough liquor, see if he'll drop some hints about the dwarven conspiracy,
Nice.
or at least maybe he would maybe have some contacts from around Hubhole, because I'm trying to find that general so I can hike him.
All right. So you travel for the day, and you get probably somewhere around there. Hold on.
While traveling, would anyone be willing to fill Alex in on the current situations? Because he's just
Yes.
confused about the whole Harak thing.
Yes, Gilbert will tell him everything, but once he gets to the point of the boxing match, he goes into very minute detail of like how the wind was in the crowd and the sun shining on him, and and as he goes in for the death to divine punch.
Oh,
He
I
basically
heard,
will tell Alex everything along the way in between songs with the dwarf.
I heard the gossip spread about that fight. It was a cheap shot, but I mean, I guess real fights aren't fair anyway, so.
Hey,
Good job.
there was no rules. No one said, okay, here's the rules. They just said, come here and fight. There you go.
It is on them for not telling you the rules.
I kind of thought everybody knew not to do that.
Yeah, but still, you should state the rules just in case.
I mean, if you're that
Hey.
short that you can't hit someone in the face, you may as well go for the natch.
True. I mean, come on. As far as I know, every large bean, that's their sweet spot.
That is true. If he didn't want that to happen, maybe he should have gotten on his knees.
Exactly.
Well, since you're short, you could probably circle strafe around him and then tackle him in the back of his legs to knock him down.
That's true too. But It was a lot easier, and I got a free beer out of it.
Oh, that's
Oh.
nice.
Although I thought I was gonna get coin for beating them, but it was still fun.
You might
Well-
have, but everybody just kind of left. Everyone was just like, "Oh, I guess that's the night," and they left.
Coins for those types of things aren't usually handed out like a tournament style. It's usually just people on the sidelines making bets.
I did hear a lot of them say they needed to go home to make love to their wives.
Well, they can.
No,
You definitely did.
Well, I suppose they would have after that shot. Too bad for that guy, though.
Made quite the impression.
Oh yeah, they're calling him the Nutcracker in town.
I like it. Gilbert the Nutcracker.
Hey, that could stick. I might write a song about you.
Yes. Yes, Thresh, you should do that and sing the Nutcracker.
Is that the Nutcracker?
Halfway through
Close enough.
halfway through the songs, there's just like a loud crack sound. It's like,
Yeah.
oh,
It's like a ballet with like
what?
this like giant
Yep.
getting punched in the nads, doing like a double twirl thing as it like Haryukens right into the gonads.
Shoryuken!
Yeah, it's high art. We're cultured people here.
So you guys get to the next camp, and you find a good spot. Seems
Oh, cool.
like a good place to camp. It's pretty close to the road, and there's actually somebody else who's already there, and they're setting themselves up, and they look like just some regular traders.
Mhm.
I'll smile and wave and be like, "Hello."
They wave, "Hello, come to camp for the night with us."
Yes, we have. If you don't mind, we have some weary travelers here.
There's more than
I'm-
enough room for all of you.
And I look over to the elves, and the ones on the cart, and I'm thinking, how weary can they be, though?
Have you had any troubles coming from the town up there? From what's it called?
Reverhead?
Reverhead?
Oh no, we left real early in the morning, so this is our first night. We've only been on the road for a day. It's easy going. The river, is all to the one side, so you don't have to cross it or anything. It's good.
Yeah, excellent. Would you like a song?
A song.
Yeah.
They're very excited. You
I'm
see,
going to.
It's one dude, and a kid.
I am going to play a jaunty little ballad about a half-orc champion who helped the humans in a time of need.
That's my favorite kind of half-orc, he says.
Yes, well,
If you see one, let us know.
He laughs at
I-
it. He thinks that's great.
I get it.
I look over nervously at Thrust to see if he's laughing or not.
yeah, I'm like just playing my song. I am not really offended or anything.
Well, as you guys start to set up camp and all that, I'm going to do a quick scout survey around it to make sure there's no really nasties which are trying to sneak up on us. Did you want a perception check, Jim, or just assume I don't find anything?
What are you looking for again? Sorry.
Bad guys, bad animals, anybody trying to,
Any
kill
noteworthy
us.
dangers in
Give
the
me your
area we're
perception.
camping.
How long are you
Or-
taking? And give me your perception.
I'm going to take my time. Maybe. Well, how long is it until it gets dark? Dark.
Pretty
Two-
close. It's like a half hour.
Okay. Well, I'll take out my sword, which shines in darkness. I'll take like a half hour, 45 minutes to go slowly around the camp, just see if there's any monsters or treasure chests or half-naked halfling women seeking company.
And your 14 perception. So you do notice that there's quite a bit of disturbed vegetation around. Why don't you give me a nature or survival?
Nature
I think
or
this would
survival.
probably be more nature, because survival's like finding. Well, if he's
No,
trying to
you know
identify
what?
a
It
certain
is
type of
survival.
track.
Yeah, that's what I want him to do.
Yeah, nature is your
Alright.
knowledge on trees and shit.
No, I
Yeah.
want survival then.
Literally trees and shit.
Yep. Trees and poop.
Trees and shit. That's what I see. I see.
Okay, so you notice there's tell what it is or legs, and
Can I tell at least how big it seems or
it's a medium.
medium? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, Poochie, there's other dogs out here. Maybe wolf or little puppies. I'll let the others know on the way back. And I guess I'll head back or finish my patrol. I'm not sure how long it was until I found these tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, hold on a minute. Would Gilbert go off on his lonesome, following the tracks to see where they lead?
It's a good question.
I want to say yes.
Oh man, here we go.
Okay.
Track that shit, man.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna follow the tracks for maybe a half hour.
Half hour. Okay, so you
Well,
follow the tracks.
Well, maybe
I
not.
think
Maybe
Gilbert-
not the half hour. Maybe 10 minutes. Let's say 10. Let's say 10 minutes. If I don't find anything interesting in 10 minutes, I'll get bored and turn back.
I think Gilbert's part honey badger. He just don't give a
Oh.
fuck.
No.
Gilbert is a halfling from the Honey Badger clan. Confirmed.
That actually would be a cool halfling plan.
It would, because Honey Badgers are fucking dicks.
Okay. What's a honey badger? Is that a real
Holy
creature,
shit, dude.
or-
Dude.
You had
They,
never heard of that?
they
Oh my
attack
God.
lions by ripping off their testicles. They're immune to
are-
almost all poisons.
You are.
Oh,
honey
They
yeah,
will
badger.
like raid a
I-
beehive for honey and just not even pay any attention to the bees. Like they
Oh,
could be
man.
getting stung to shit and just be like, fuck it, I don't care.
They kill anything, and it's
You-
this little dog-sized little dog thing, and
It
it,
is,
You
it's a
had
badger.
me as ripping off testicles. I mean,
It's-
I am that type. That's my type. I'm a
Take-
honey
take-
badger.
Take the hatred out of a chihuahua and put it in a body where it could fuck shit up.
yeah,
Right there.
Oh.
constant rage, immunity to poison.
Pretty much.
There we go. All right. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I am a honey badger, and I'm going for it. Okay. So
So you do come across some wolves, one mama wolf and a couple of tiny small wolves, and as you're tracking them, you peek over a little bit of a hill with a tree on top of it, and you see that they're trying to creep up on you a little bit. Well, mama is she's trying to find you as well, and you both see each other at the same time, and she checks back and sees her little cubs who are like, they don't even know what the fuck is going on. They're just like rolling around in the dirt like assholes, and they're not paying attention. And she looks back at you and gives you a good growl.
okay. Well, is it just her and the puppies?
As far as you can tell.
Okay. Well, can I look for other wolves?
She's like growling at you. You
Growling
can
at me?
do a quick
Okay.
check, but you're basically like in combat at the moment.
Okay. Well, I don't want to leave the pup. Well, I don't know. Wolves are nasty, so.
Don't want to leave anything alive.
And baby spells make nice spells. So yeah, okay. I'll take her on.
If your alignment is not neutral, it is now.
Actually, hold on. What is my alignment? It's been forever. Hold on.
Did you say babies wolves make good pelts?
Yeah,
That was
Actually, yeah.
you're at
Actually,
least
yeah,
neutral, if not evil.
Actually, my alignment is good, so I would actually leave them alone and try to leave them alone and and back out. So yeah, I'm going to just disengage and leave the babies on their own
Okay.
with their mommy.
You should
'Cause
play the
I'm-
character how you want and let the alignment just be an indicator of
Yeah.
how you're playing it.
Yeah,
Alignment
Well,
shouldn't be
it's
like
fluid.
just play your character how you think your character
and then
would
change
be.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause, I
change it
mean,
based
in-
off of your behavior.
When you're playing campaigns that are like they have moral shades of gray, alignment kind of becomes an iffy subject since real people don't really
Have
have
alignments.
alignment set on them.
Not usually, anyways. But
Get
yes,
a
so it's
get a
up to
chaotic
you.
evil tattoo. I have an alignment.
Do you have a chaotic evil tattoo?
I might get an alignment tattoo eventually.
You
I
should.
need to
That'd
get
be-
some D&D tattoo.
Yeah, me too.
would Gilbert take on the mom and tell the
Hey, you get solo experience, man. You'll be above us.
Oh
yeah,
man.
yeah. I want
So
to
to
try.
speak.
I want to try to take on. Is it this like a dire wolf or a normal wolf?
It's a normal wolf.
Okay, yeah. Then I want to take out my sword and go after her.
She's kind of taken aback by the fact that your sword is glowing, and she
Okay.
doesn't like it.
Wait,
Does she run from me or does she?
She's standing guard at her kids, and they've noticed that something's wrong now, and they're kind of stopped. They're huddled behind mom. She's giving you some growling, some barks. She even does a little bit of a howl. Let me see. I don't know if I have a forest map. Let me look on the archive. We probably have a forest map somewhere.
Speaking of solo XP, what would maybe just doing milestones be a good idea? That way there's no confusion on where automatically appropriate in the story at this point for them to level up. So take a look.
I might do that, but I do plan on actually just saying just doing regular XP. I may adjust it as needed. Like I may just sort of more like what Puddles did and what Brian did, where we
I've
kind of
been,
mostly had XP, but it wasn't, super.
yeah. Completing
It-
goals and stuff also gives you stuff.
Gives you
Yeah.
XP.
Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate because you used to keep track of that shit for me. I'm incapable of the math for some reason.
It's all right. There'll still be the rest of the group that can keep track of it for you.
Everyone ends up with different XP totals. What happened?
Just take the highest. It's fine.
Gilbert took on some wolves and say,
You got this,
Sorry.
Gilbert.
I was gonna say if you want to just put it on that map, you could. And
Yeah. No, it's fine. We got this. So you've got.
you just want to put me on there, and I mean, we always assume I'm riding Poochie anyway.
That is the plan.
And it's nighttime, and I have my sword out, so I can't use my lance. So
All right. Whoops. I think I'm still in the background. Where are you? All right. I'm assuming Poochie's with.
If you die to a single wolf, that would be amazing.
Wouldn't it be?
He just crit you. You're like bleeding out. Poochie's trying to get you back to town before you bleed
It's
out.
like-
And then the wolves show you what they do to the dogs.
Yeah. So you got the. Here, let me see if I can get everything on the correct. Whoops. This is on the background for some
I'm
reason.
waiting for the pack to be sneaking behind you and just.
Oh yeah.
It's like, run,
Aren't you
Poochie,
killing our
run!
squirrel?
Oh shit! I just clicked one of my freaking bookmarks. Hold on, let me load up the thing again.
I hate it when I do that.
Squirrel girl shows up. Heard you've been fucking with my squirrels.
You like the taste of squirrel, boy?
Oh no!
Make you squeal
I
like a
hope they do
squirrel.
it with Anna Kendrick.
If we
so
fight here, things are gonna get a little bit squirrely.
Bitch, you're straight up nuts.
Okay, so this is your.
All right. Am I this far away from her? I mean,
Yep, that's how close you are.
Okay. Well, since it's nighttime, it is night, right?
Yep, it is night.
Okay.
It's
Night.
super
I have
dark.
my moon blade out, so I'm just gonna run up there and attack her. I don't have unfortunately, the same damage as the lance, but
All right, roll initiative for
roll
me.
initiative. Okay.
Let's see if I may have to
I
counter
am.
it. Hold on, let me reset it. Stupid. Damn it.
15?
I got it. How do I clear it? There it is. Okay. Yeah, the wolf had 15.
Okay.
16, whatever. Oh, all right. Well, the wolf's gonna keep 16 then. And
Of course. Okay.
I
that's
don't want to
cool.
break the tie, so there it is.
She
And
That's
she
fine. Okay.
she took the extra adrenaline because she wants to protect her puppers.
There we go. There we go.
Yep. And
Big old 8.
so
That misses.
yep. Go ahead.
All right.
She's barking at you. She's making a whole lot of noise.
And I'm just kind of laughing like, ha ha, you're mine now. Ha ha.
This is what we call slaughter.
Oh,
We
this is-
do.
Oh Jesus.
And is she still alive?
Yes. So
Okay.
she's very injured now. She's yipping and yelping. And
After
Uh,
this,
Then I'm
you
putting
say
on
that-
her my unwavering mark.
okay.
I mean, you could always have Poochie bite her.
That is true. I never wanted him to attack anything, but if she looks very close to
She's like limping away, trying
I mean,
to trying to get to
Come
her.
on,
okay, then I'm gonna have
has to fight-
then I'm gonna tell Peachy Dog to also bite her.
Poochie has to fight to be the superior good boy.
If she looks like she's gonna go down, she's gonna try to bite her. So let me.
And okay.
After this, and you loot the wolves, you could say that you'll be packing meat.
11 hit him? No. Why didn't it roll?
No.
11? 11 does not hit her? Okay. Darn. I was kind of hoping, but oh well. All right. So, her turn.
Okay. So as oh, sorry. Okay, so as you as she's yipping away and she's not feeling real good, you notice that two others get the jump on you.
I had a
And
feeling that was going to happen.
they were stealthing up. They
Got that
heard her
karma.
yelling and screaming.
It's gonna
and-
bite you in the ass.
You need
Yeah.
a ride.
Plus, my passive perception sucks.
Well,
Yeah,
they always
I
did
was
say
going off of
karma
your
was a
perception
bitch.
from before. Either way, they definitely stealthed up on you, and so they're gonna get at you.
Okay.
She's going to move. Are you using your lance? I mean, I guess she
Nope.
would.
He's
Well,
using a long sword.
I'm using my longsword because it's nighttime and I can't see without my longsword.
Okay. She's cowering, and these two are not cowering, and so they go to bite you with advantage. 14.
14 misses. I'm remembering my other character, and that also misses.
Okay, they're getting at you. The fact that you're wearing armor is not working for them.
Gotcha. Okay. I want to go ahead and take out the mom.
Oh man. Okay.
To a nice dinner.
Yes, take her out to a nice dinner.
He's gonna kill this wolf. pack.
13.
That does get her, and she yelps and dies.
Okay, and I'm going to action surge the wolf to my left.
Okay.
16.
That hits. Yep.
And I will use the unwavering mark on him if he's still alive.
Yep.
It becomes a survival horde mode.
So it takes the mark damage when
On the next attack.
on your next attack. That's
Yeah,
really
because the thing is that I have to hit him first to mark him, and then after that they take the additional 1 damage. which it is half my fighter level, and I believe it's rounded
Okay.
down in
So,
5e. So it's
I'm gonna
just 1 extra
recommend.
damage.
I'm gonna recommend that you make a non-mark and a mark macro for your weapons.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then use the
I can do
non-mark
that.
when you're marking them the first time.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I
And
can
then
do that.
Like tell me you're doing it, and then the next time, roll with the marked one. Does that make sense?
I didn't mean to roll that. I was
That's okay.
okay. Yeah.
All right. So he's taking some damage and looking real sad. And
Right.
Mom is,
And that's
Mom is down.
that's my turn.
The babies are sniffing and they're all upset and running, and they're not sure what to do. The wolves are pissed, as you might expect, and they're making a lot of noise. And they go to bite you. 17 and 15.
Nope, miss.
Jesus. They're not having a good time. This one moves over here.
Okay,
They're kind of circling you.
gotcha. Kind of got that feeling on there.
Your turn.
Sorry.
He's quite far away from you guys, by the way.
Yeah, he traveled
The rest
like
of
an
the
hour
group.
out.
Yeah, you guys are far away from each other. It's gonna be like multiple. It's probably gonna be like a full hour or hour and a half of missed camp time for Gilbert.
Okay. This is gonna be the attack on the one he's marked.
Okay, that's this one. Oh,
Wow.
dead as
20.
fuck. Yeah, very dead.
All right, and I already used my action surge. I think I can only do that once per
Yep.
short rest.
Once per short rest until you reach like
Okay.
level 17.
Nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, if he's down, then I will point myself to that guy and just give him a growl of intimidation.
So he. Do you want to roll that, or do you just want? Okay. So
That's
he
just for fun, man. That's just for fun. Okay.
he takes off.
Kill their
with the
mother,
pups.
and then you growl at them.
You get an attack of opportunity as he runs off,
Okay. Coward.
and he's upset about it. Yeah,
Four.
takes. What's the 6?
I don't know. I don't know why that's up there. This is my non-mark one. I don't know why that's up there.
Oh, it says you're
Sorry.
rolling a D10 as secondary damage, but yeah, you
Ah.
got it.
That makes no sense. I'll fix that. I'll fix
So
that.
he runs off
Wait,
with
no,
the pups.
it's not. I get what you did. It's because you can two-hand the longsword.
Oh, okay. Let's take that off there. Okay, because
Oh,
it's because
Left
I
is
have
if,
I have a
left is if you're one-handing it. 2 is if you're two-handing it,
I
because the
see.
die changes from a D8 to a D10.
see if I
see.
fix that. Yeah, I
There
fixed
you
it.
go.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. I carry a shield, so I can't two hand. I forgot you could do that with a two hand.
So the pups and the presumably the father wolf decide to hightail it out of there.
Oh, he's taking the pups.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm on Gilbert, so I mean, how far can Kimbles go out of curiosity?
Fast. Let me
Do
see.
you really want to chase him down?
Yeah, are you trying to
No.
chase him down?
No, not really. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get off Gilbert and take both the wolves, and I'm trying to think now. Would I know from experience traveling with Thrust how long it would take to to harvest from a wolf corpse?
I lived in a trading
Like to
camp.
tan the hide?
I'm not very good at survival stuff. I lived in a trading camp. I don't know shit like this.
Oh well, okay. Okay, I'm going
Could
to roll.
walk back to us and find out.
I'm going to
Yeah,
roll
some sort of check.
I'm going to roll survival. Do I know how? Probably not. It's a 10. Okay. So I'm like, well, it's been a long time.
You know it'll take a while.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna take both of the take the rope from my pack and put these guys on Poochie here, tie them down, and bring them back to camp.
Wait, they're the same size as Poochie.
Are they?
I mean, a little smaller.
You could
But they're
probably
both
have
medium
Poochie
creatures.
carry one of them, and you'd probably have to drag the other one.
Yeah,
That sounds reasonable.
Let's do that. I'll put one on Peachy, and then I'll drag the other behind me.
Okay, it's going to take you quite a bit longer to get back because you're dragging a body through the woods. Like maybe an extra 15, 20 minutes.
Okay, yeah. I'll do that.
So you get back and it's been about an hour and a half
2 hours.
since you left camp in the first place. So
I'll
you're nearing the end of the first watch.
Is it?
I
Oh, sorry. Is this a cool place to take a quick bio after you do your thing, Gilbert?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. He's on first watch.
I guess Wesley, since he took the first watch last time.
I come up there going, Wesley, I got some meat for us for the next few days, and I just like bring the wolf and drag him in there. I'm like, you might want to turn around while I take care of business.
Did it attack you? Are you okay?
I am fine. They didn't touch me.
Oh.
If you guys notice, I didn't answer the first question.
Oh, I noticed you started it.
Like, yes. These guys here, they attacked me. They're very mean, so I took care of them. But we should be okay tonight, hopefully. But I was going to skin them and get the meat all ready to go to travel with us. So you may want to turn around. I know you don't like to look at this kind of stuff.
Well, if it attacked you, it's okay. I mean,
do you want to help me skin them and all that, or do you just want
not really? Thank you.
Oh, okay.
So you'll take second watch then?
Yes, I will. I will actually leave them here and have during Wesley's watch. I will sleep. Since I didn't lose any health, I'm just gonna stay in my armor, and then when I wake up during second watch, I will skin the wolves and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Alex will help out with second watch and just aid Gilbert with the wolves because he has a small knife and just various things for this stuff.
Should we do a roll before we have a break, or do you want to do
Sounds
that
good.
when we get back?
Yeah, give me one survival check.
Survival check? Can it be
With
with
advantage.
advantage? Okay.
Yeah, I'm aiding him.
You skin the shit out of those wolves.
Sell them.
You get as much pelt as you could possibly get, which is say like 2 high quality pelts. One of them has a puncture through it, but otherwise it's of great quality.
Nice. Awesome.